Hey loves, Paula here with the Health Love Languages. I'm your nurse, your health coach, and your truth-telling big sister. Grab your coffee, your water, your tea, your protein shake, or your emotional support beverage because today we are talking about something that a lot of women are searching for, a high-quality man. Now, before we begin, let's clear something up. A high-quality man is not necessarily the richest man, the most attractive man, the most successful man, the tallest man, the loudest man, the most charismatic man. Some of the biggest heartbreaks in history started with, but he was so charming. Charm is not character. Let's say that again for the people in the back. And I had to hear this more than 10 times. Charm is not character, and chemistry is not compatibility. You can have amazing chemistry with somebody and they can have great charm, but they are not necessarily meant for you if they have no character. Today, we're talking about how to identify a genuinely high quality man, not a perfect man, a healthy man, one that is ready for a relationship because healthy people still make mistakes. The difference is how they handle them. Let's start with the first sign. Number one, he is consistent, not intense, but consistent. A lot of women mistake intensity for interest. He texts all day, calls constantly, talks about forever on day three, acts obsessed. And man, are we already feeling swept off our feet. For what reason? This is not always connection. Sometimes it's excitement, it's insecurity, it's love bombing. A high quality man is consistent. His words match his actions. Monday matches Thursday. His character doesn't change depending on his mood. Consistency creates safety, and healthy love requires safety. Moving on to sign number two, he takes accountability. Pay attention here because this one will save you years. A quality man can say, I was wrong. I can see your perspective. I really respect your perspective, or I need to do better without deflecting, without blaming, disappearing, playing the victim, attacking your character. A man who cannot take accountability cannot build intimacy because intimacy requires honesty and honesty requires humility. Sign number three, he doesn't need multiple women to feel important. A high quality man chooses. He doesn't collect. He doesn't keep women on the line. He doesn't create emotional triangles. He doesn't need female attention to regulate his self worth because his value comes from within. Not from admiration, not from validation, and not from attention. Healthy men choose, period. Wounded men often collect a number of women. Moving on to sign number four, he communicates clearly. Notice I didn't say perfectly. I said clearly, he doesn't leave you guessing. He doesn't speak in riddles or in circles. And he doesn't try to keep you confused. Healthy love creates clarity. He is okay with your questions and answering them and clarifying them. He doesn't try to say one thing one minute and then something totally different the next and then try to confuse you. Confusion is often information, though, so pay attention to it. It's not something that a high quality man with true intentions to pursue your heart will do. A high quality man understands that communication isn't a game, it is a responsibility for you and for him. Sign number five, he treats people well when he doesn't need a thing. And this one is huge. Watch how he treats servers, cashiers, coworkers, his family, people who cannot benefit him. Character shows up when there is nothing to gain. Anybody can be nice when they're trying to impress you. Character appears when nobody is watching. Moving on to sign number six, he respects your boundaries. He doesn't punish you for saying no. He doesn't guilt you. He doesn't pressure you. He doesn't make your boundaries a problem. Healthy men respect boundaries because healthy men respect people. If your boundaries make someone angry, they're usually upset. They no longer have access they previously enjoyed. And that is not love. That's entitlement. Sign number seven, he has emotional regulation. A high quality man doesn't have to be emotionless. In fact, healthy men feel deeply. He is not going to be emotionally unavailable. The difference is they don't make everyone else responsible for managing those emotions. They don't explode, they don't disappear, they don't manipulate, they communicate, and that is an important distinction. Sign number eight, he has integrity. Integrity means he is the same person everywhere, online, offline, at work, at church, at home, in private, in public. His values aren't performance. He doesn't show up for church on Sunday and then live the way he wants to the rest of the week, but claims that going to church is where he is a Christian. No, his values aren't performance, they're character. A lot of people perform integrity. A high quality man practices it, and you will see it. He supports your growth is sign number 9. A healthy man isn't threatened by your success. He isn't intimidated by your healing. He isn't competing with you. He's cheering for you, and he will not have a problem with your politics. Even if you believe in and are very passionate about women's rights, you're against the patriarchy and against misogyny. You're against Christian nationalism and white supremacy. He will not have a problem with any of those things. And if he does, he wants you to be less than him. A relationship should feel like a partnership, not competition, not surrendering, not control, not power, but partnership. Sign number 10, he brings peace. Now, before anybody gets mad, I'm not saying relationships are easy. That is not what this means. I'm saying they should not feel like constant chaos. A high quality man may challenge you. He may disagree with you. He may hold you accountable, but he doesn't make your nervous system live in a survival mode. You don't spend every day wondering, where do I stand with him? Does he love me? What is he doing? Who is he talking to? Does he care? Healthy love creates peace because he's already answered all those questions before you would even have to ask. Now, again, not perfection, but peace. And we're going to bring faith into this. Jesus said in Matthew 7:16, you will know them by their fruits, not their promises, not their potential, not by their chemistry, their fruits. Meaning, what does their life consistently produce? Honesty, integrity, consistency, kindness, accountability, humility. Those are fruits, and pay attention to their fruits, not just their words. Men will promise you a lot of things, and if you just hold patient long enough, you will see whether or not they'll stick true to those words. Now, of course, you know me. I always want to add a little humor. You know you're healing when a man texts you consistently, communicates clearly, shows up when he says he will, respects your boundaries, and your first thought is, this feels weird. No, it is healthy. You've just been dating the wrong men. Let's close with this because I think this is a great episode. It's just a reminder of what a high quality man looks like. If it's never been defined for you before, I hope this truly helps you today. Remember, he is not perfect, but he is accountable. He is consistent. He is honest. He is intentional. He's emotionally available. He's trustworthy. He's willing to grow. And he has one woman that he is pursuing. And perhaps most importantly, he doesn't make you work overtime trying to figure out where you stand because healthy love creates clarity and clarity is attractive. Until next time, heal, do better, and choose better. And remember, don't fall in love with potential, fall in love with evidence. If you loved this episode today, please share it with a friend who really wants to know what a high quality man looks like as well. We don't want to gatekeep this information from our friends so that they can find the man and their soulmate they are looking for and the person that God has for them. Also, please visit my website for more resources. Many blogs, my books are available there to buy. It is paulalowebsn.com. Again, paulalowebsn.com. I'm so honored to have you listening in to my podcast today, and I'm so honored to be a part of your healing journey. Bye, loves.